Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound now, Logan Webb. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go now? So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. So here's Riley now. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Batting third, first baseman.
2
Matt
outs.
Olson.
That one misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Bryce Elder. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Olson. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. The tag out.
The tag, he's out.
And here is Matt Chapman. This one in the dirt. Elder fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one high in the air to left center. Verdugo gets under it. And the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco, top of the second, and now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a ground ball to first. To second for one, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. First and second, no outs. Here's Alex Verdugo. And a count 1-2. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Goes down looking. Here's Sean Murphy. Two on, one out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. And that one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One and two now.
Outside. That's the ball.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Ozuna rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Nick Allen. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom half of inning number 2. Dom Smith stands in. Left-hand batter waits. Little chopper rolls foul. Outside low. 2-2.
2-2.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Count's full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
Adames over at first with one away.
Ball outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. Patrick Bailey digs in now. And a 3-1 on the way. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They stop the lead runner at second, Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That misses, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
On the ground to the left. Inning over.
Got him.
Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's to 3rd, and it goes just foul. 2-2. Left field, Ramos coming on. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's Austin Riley.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
Way out front for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 down, base is empty. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Up next for the Giants.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
2 outs, and it is
That's the ball.
2-1. Flores leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Next offering is fouled back.
No, that's it.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. And that is out of play.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that one's a little bit low. And a full count now.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo. Next up for the Braves. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 3. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground, right side. There's one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. So here's Murphy now.
I think some double play turns are almost poetic, and a 3-6-1 is one of those that can just look so clean. It's really easy to mess it up if the pitcher doesn't get there in time or there isn't good communication with the first baseman. But right there, they nailed the execution.
2 outs. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's inside. And now it's 3-2.
Count is full.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Adames. That ends the frame. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
That one fouled off. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away. Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
And a 1-1. And that one
That's a ball.
missing low.
2-1.
Next pitch
That's
is
a ball.
downstairs.
3-1.
And there's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one ripped. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. Olsen. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. the next to hit.
Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away.
2
And we're
balls,
at the
1
top of the
strike.
5th. Close
Ball.
one, doesn't get the call. 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. Here's Austin Riley.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Smith makes the catch, inning over. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
You know, this guy's great
2-1.
speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And fouled off. Three-two now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Rafael Montero will take over here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Rafael Montero.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set for the top of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta,
Leading
Matt
off for the
Olson.
Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Outside with a breaking ball.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Caught him looking for the K. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
A designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Ozuna leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is down low.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Alex Verdugo. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now the count is even. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's downstairs and outside.
Full count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but
a new pitcher in the game, Landon Root.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So digging in, Sean Murphy.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Back to the mound. He's got it. They take the force out, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Back here at Oracle Park. Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. And misses inside.
3-1.
And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Breaking ball
That's the
misses
ball.
down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Chapman gets a piece there. Montero fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Giants.
Now it's Dominic Smith.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
Here goes the runner. And a count 1-2. And that one a little bit high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one.
Dylan Lee gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And a count 1-2. Flores at second. Adames at first. 2 out of the inning. And delivers outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Nick Allen. Next offering upstairs. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Acuna now.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 2-2. Ruth over to first. Harris back in on a dive. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Here comes Austin Riley.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1-2, the count.
Out to short, Adames. Off balance throw in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. A little bit low.
Oh, that's low.
And that's ball two. Fouled off down the right side. And that's downstairs. And now it's filled up 3-2. On the ground, and that goes foul. Swing and a miss struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Angel De Los Santos into the game.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Hit in the air, center field. Harris after it. He's got it. And there's two down. And here is Elliot Ramos.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
1-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the
Walker
Giants.
on to pitch here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Off the mark there, and that's ball two. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
Laser could be trouble. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Man at second. Outside low. 2-1. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
And foul ball. Olson stands at second with no outs. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ripped to short. The throw to first. And Albies is retired. Alex Verdugo next
Now
up for the
batting,
Braves.
left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Did he go?
1-1 check swing, appeal down to third. He did not go around. Man on second, 2 down. That one
3-1.
misses, and the count is 3-1. That one lifted to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now fly ball to right center. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harris makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher coming on, the veteran
Number
Pierce
38.
Johnson.
And he's done a great
Pierce
job
Johnson.
keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So up next, Wilmer Flores. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Good eye in
No,
that
that's
spot.
inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Right through there, got him. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. 2 down, nobody on. And 1 and 2.
Stud. When you look at players like
1 ball,
this, you
2
play
strikes.
that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
2 outs. That one off the mark, and it's 2 and 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Now
the
here's
Giants.
Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Number
He last pitched 2
71.
days ago.
Tyler Rogers.
Leading off,
Leading
Michael
off for the
Harris the
Braves.
second.
Center fielder Michael Harris the second.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Next pitch,
No,
a slider
that's
that
a
misses
ball.
outside.
Ball inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Lee brings it in. 2 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 down,
Ronald
nobody
Acuna
on.
Jr.
Here at the top of the ninth.
Strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that's down and away. And now it's
Count is
filled
full.
up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Craig Kimbrell. A chance at his first
Now
save of the
pitching for
year.
Atlanta. Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
And here's the first
Leading
baseman,
off,
Dominic
the Giants.
Smith.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
Kimbrell leans over, that right arm dangling.
That missed. That's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Up next for the
He's
Giants,
2 outs away.
shortstop,
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down. 1 out left for the Giants. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
They're down to their final strike. Kimbrell is just 1 strike away.
2-2.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.